I think you are a bunch of crooks. That's what I think. And I think that you just screwed over us royally. You want to shove it right up our behind.
If you were talking to somebody else, like another person who was kind of in a similar situation, with a property, and they were looking to sell their property, would you recommend us?
Yeah, I'd recommend you, or I'm satisfied.
And that is how you take a seller from ticked off to testimonial. Thank you for calling Lazarus Property Group. This is Chris. How can I help you?
Yeah, Chris, it's Jay.
Hey, Jay. How are you?
Well, to let you know, we closed at 2 o'clock yesterday.
Oh!
The money's in the bank. The house is yours.
Congratulations. Well, I'm glad to hear everything went smoothly. I was actually going to reach out to you and just kind of see how that all went and everything. So you guys got everything that, pursuant to the judgment adjustment and everything?
Yeah, they got checked for 53 something, and they weren't going to release the garnishment on her 34 plus at Bank of America until they received a check from y'all. So I'm going to call the lawyer this afternoon. I'm sure that's already been taken care of. But
okay.
Other than that, everything went smoothly. She ended up with 41.2.
Oh, awesome.
So that was a lot better than 12.8.
Yeah, that's a much better situation.
Taxes have been paid our 2 months. The rest of it's up to you. And it's ready whenever you want to start.
Awesome. Sounds good.
Quick epic announcement. If you're generating leads but struggling to close deals, we want to partner with you. We'll get on the phone with your leads and secure the contract, whether it's a cash or creative deal. And lastly, if you're struggling to sell a wholesale deal or creative, we want to find you the right buyer. Just go to closeanddispo.com and scroll to the bottom of the page for more info, or check out the link in the description of this video. Together, we'll make real estate investing easy. Now let's get back to the video.
So while I have you on the phone, I just wanted to ask, as far as your experience working with our company, and REI Made Easy and, my team and everybody, how did you feel like that experience went for you guys?
After I got over the initial shock, I thought you were writing me a tentative contract, and I'd already called another company. They offered me $112,500, but I got to figuring out what all's got to be done over there. And if you paid $5,000 on my end and you pay another $5,000 on the other end, that's $10,000, and $20,000 repairs $30,000, and you gave me $95,000. That's $125,000. You sell it for $150,000. $156,000 is the average. You're only going to make about $20,000-$25,000. So that's well within my range. But
yeah,
at $112,000, they'd have been lucky to break even.
Yeah,
because it's got to have a complete septic system and drain field.
Yep.
The toilet won't even flush. It's got to have a new roof, and it's got the outside air conditioner part looks like brand new, but the inside part leaks, so that's going to have to be replaced. I figured at least that, and then upgrading the bathroom and the kitchen. And I don't know if they tore all the carpet out, but there was carpet in both bedrooms, and the living room probably needs to be replaced. So I'm thinking another $5,000 inside. So
got it.
You should clear $20,000.
Yeah, so it sounds like from what I'm hearing, when it's all said and done, you feel like our offer was a pretty fair offer, you would say.
I didn't think it was at first, but like I said, I flipped houses for 19 years, so
yeah.
I knew what I was talking about. And there's a big, I think it's a double, one of those carport things out in the backyard where they park, and then there's a big, looks like about a 10 by 12 metal shed that's in good shape.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, we got that, I guess it's a 40 foot, one of the boxes they carry on semis.
Yeah, like a container.
Container. It's been out there for years. In fact, I helped build a wood storage bin on the back of it. But her son's supposed to come in a couple of days and see if there's any of the antiques in there that's worth keeping. If not, well, you can pull it out and get rid of it, or leave it there, or do whatever you want with it.
All right, awesome. And as far as how we were able to just kind of help and give you guys advice as far as working with the attorneys, for the judgment and everything, do you feel like you were given good solid advice to help facilitate that?
When I saw that first thing, when the lady come over here and I saw it was 81, they wanted 81.2, I believe it was. I said, let's make an appeal to the attorneys, and if they'll accept it, even if they come up above I said, well, offer them 50. And if they won't take that, maybe they'll take 60, because every penny you get is a penny more that's going to go into your account.
Yeah.
And so she offered him 50, and he got with the owners of the note, and they accepted it. Of course, they took another $3,400 for garnishment. They're already home, but they added it to the closing. So as soon as they got their check, they're supposed to release the garnishment, put the $3,400 back in the Bank of America.
Okay.
Just to be on the safe side, I opened an account at ViStar Credit Union, which is my credit union, and
nice.
That's where the money went.
All right. Well, that's good to hear. Now, let me ask you this. I mean, if you were talking to somebody else, like another person who was kind of in a similar situation, with a property, and they were looking to sell their property, would you recommend us?
Yeah, I'd recommend you, or I'm satisfied.
Well, overall, Jay, it's been a pleasure working with you guys. I'm glad everything worked out.
Your work crews, when they come, if they need any information or anything, I'll live right across the street.
Okay.
I'm glad to give them advice. That's about all I can do now.
Awesome. Well, glad it all worked out. Would you mind, like, if we ever have a seller who is just kind of on the fence and not sure whether or not they should move forward with us, and they just want a reference? Okay, awesome.
All right, buddy.
All right. See ya. All right, my friends. So if you've been following this whole series from start to finish, we just closed and funded on that deal in Jacksonville. And that is how you take a seller from ticked off to testimonial. So stay tuned for the next one. Click the link right here to go into the next series and watch more seller calls like this and how we handle disgruntled sellers and take them from disgruntled to being super happy and willing to give a reference if we send somebody their way to hop on a phone call and discuss with them whether they should do business with our team or not. Appreciate you guys. Peace.